that is hilarious. I would be like, I made it here. So, well, I'm going to tell you, Vicky's going to show all of us up. So I want to hear everybody else's Thanksgiving. So Mandy, did you cook or did you visit people?
Oh, I cooked. My husband helped me and my daughter did too. We had a good old time.
Yay. Yay. Amy, what about you?
I cooked here for just my family, and it was nice.
Okay, but when you say just your family, you're probably talking about 10 people. No?
4.
No way.
That's
Wait a
because
minute.
I went to Eric's house.
Oh, because wait a minute, Amy, you've got 3 kids and you and your husband, that would be 5.
4.
Oh, who was missing?
Jacob. The girlfriend's more important than his mom and dad.
Oh, that happens, girl. Oh,
Oh, we're in that stage.
I'm gonna talk to that boy.
Yeah.
My son went through the same thing and then he found out real quick that was a mistake.
Yeah. If you want to, if you
Well,
don't want to have
you need to
Thanksgiving
talk to
here,
them.
you don't need to have Christmas here. Okay,
No,
well,
don't do
Brandy
that.
said she went to people's houses. Fran, did you host Thanksgiving or did you visit?
It was kind of a both. We're under remodel. I have no kitchen, no bathroom. My sisters and I rented a Airbnb and everybody was there and I cooked.
That is brilliant.
So
I love
what
that.
happened there.
That is awesome. I love it. I love it. So Vicky, go ahead. Tell us how awesome you were. How many people did you cook for?
16. And I cooked it all, except I had all my guests bring a dessert. 'Cause I don't eat desserts, so I don't like to make them.
Okay. Okay. Well, that is great. We had a traditional Thanksgiving dinner on the beach at the resort. I cooked nothing.
Good for you.
For 8 days. I cooked nothing. So, it's really fun to travel during the holidays because you have all the other crazy people that are avoiding family, I think. But we had a great time, and I appreciate Andrea covering. Now she's not going to be here tonight because she has her lacrosse banquet. So just like you guys have crazy stuff going on in your lives, we have the same thing going on too. It was funny because I was telling somebody, I said, yeah, I'm covering the meeting tonight. So Andrea's taking the night, for a family gig. And she's like, you people take off all the time. You're worse than teachers. And I go, okay, teachers don't get near the vacation Mary Kay people do. But that's the great thing about having choices. And she's like, whatever. This is just someone who hates her own job. I think she kind of hates her life. And I'm not going to ask her to our guest event on the 20th. So anyway, but
Might change her life, Joe.
no, not worth it. You come change her. Just, I don't have the energy. I'll give her to Zulema. Zulema will speak to her in Spanish. She'll leave, and the woman won't even know what she's saying, and she'll just go, okay, whatever. But I am excited. Brandy, can you crow a little bit about your facials you did during the holidays?
I did 2 facials, one on my mother-in-law and one on my stepdaughter. And then I got an order from my mother-in-law.
Yay.
And they know how clean their face felt better after the facial.
Yay. That's good.
And they like the satin hands as well. So
Good. That's great. Well, and that's how you start, Brandy. You start with those closest to you, and then you move past them as quickly as possible. All right. Well, you guys, I have some stuff to cover tonight. I have a special treat for you as well from someone who is sitting in our audience right now. But I do want to cover our slideshow. I promised Andrea I'd go through a few things with you guys, and then we're going to have some share time. So let me go ahead and go into our slideshow, because there are a lot of things that we have to make sure you guys are highly aware of. so we don't miss out on any dates or thing. You do know that tomorrow's the last day of November. For qualified orders, you get the earrings from the company that I'm wearing, and then both of your directors, all of your directors are offering things for qualified orders as well. So make sure you tap into them. So real quick, I want to go through the December calendar. Our November end of the month reco is going to be a week from tonight. So it's going to feel kind of weird because it's actually going to be almost the end of the first full week in December, and we're going to be doing November reco. So here's how it's going to work. You know how normally your Girls with Goals form, this thing right here, it's due to your director online by the 3rd of the month. It's not going to be due until the 8th. Okay, so just think of all of December, nothing is going to be normal. Okay, just go with the flow, be flexible, bear with us. If you can't bear with us, then you know, tigers and lions with us. Okay, then December 13th, we're going to be talking about how to prep the guest event, which is going to be on December 20th. So December 20th, we're doing our hostess contest. We're acknowledging all of our guests. Andrea and I are giving gifts to your guests. So I know it's 5 days before Christmas, but people need a break. Tell them, say you need a break. Come join us. Just join us for 45 minutes. It's going to be painless. We're going to show you some cool last minute gifts to get from your consultant. And we're going to talk about another hostess contest that we're going to be launching that Andrea and I are going to be promoting, just Andrea and I. It's not going to be like 20 other directors that night. So you want to make sure you're on. I'll actually be in New Jersey at that point. So I'll be on East Coast time. So you know we'll end on time because I will be tired because it's tiring to be there. And then we won't have another meeting until after the first of the year. So make sure you're keeping in touch with that. Also, there is no career conference this year. For those of you who are new, you probably are like, what's career conference? Then don't worry about it. Okay. It's going to be a spring like training event. It's going to be virtual and it's going to be free. And it's going to be huge because they're doing it in place of career conference. So this is great. So March 24th, please put it on your calendars. I have a feeling it's going to go like from midday until the evening, but we don't have details on it yet. But I will have a virtual watch party here at my house for everybody local. Andrea will have one for everybody local to her. And then, you know, anybody else who wants to have a watch party, you can do that because everybody will have access to it. It costs you nothing. Want to remind you guys, the 12 days of faves, the prediction is that by December 1st, they'll be sold out. So, I mean, by tomorrow, they're going to be sold out. And so you might want to tap into the, if you think you're going to do this, get the 12 days. Now, I know some of you guys are like, I got them last year. Vicki and I were just talking about this. I got them last year and I've still got a couple left. You guys break them up. This is like an amazing value. Break it up and give it as hostess gifts, give it as gift with purchase, give it however you want to, and then write it off. Okay, you get to write off the wholesale and the tax on the retail. So I'm not telling you to buy stuff to give it away, but in this case, it's pretty gorgeous. And I've even given these like as a gift with purchase to people in the box with the number on it. I've only had 2 people ask me, what's the number on it? And I've just said, what was your number? It had a 10 on it. Oh, you were the 10th person to get a gift this month. Oh, okay. Whatever, whatever, it worked. Okay, so take advantage. Okay, you guys, I have to tell y'all, this, I'm going to show y'all up close in just a second, but this crossbody bag, I ordered 5, Andrea ordered 5. Okay, we maxed it out. It is so stinking cute. Look at her wearing it. Of course, you know, she's like so stinking cute anyway, but it is so nice. So anybody, any of your hostesses that have a qualified party, you can give them hostess credit. Okay, so I want to kind of give you the strategy over here. Okay, all they have to have is 3 guests and 150 in sales. That's it. That's it. Now you might be going, Joanna, I have, my kids have school parties. I have this, I have to work. I've got this, I've got, okay, I do too, guys. Literally, I have to finish my entire holiday sales by the 17th because we leave for New Jersey on the 18th. So like I am hustling. So what you can do is you can do double and triple parties. What is a double or a triple party? Okay, so this would be where I have 3 hostesses come to my house and they each bring 3 guests and I just put up a big table. You do time-wise from the cheeks down, you give everybody a color card, do a lip look and kick them out. They can fill out their own sales slip. You don't even have to go around and do individual closes. I'm serious. You have a few items on display for holiday sales and make sure it doesn't look too Santa Clausy, so you can use it for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day too. But it's so easy. You can do it even easier if you'll do it as a virtual. You could have 5 hostesses on with 3 guests each virtually and do it literally in 1 hour. You could knock it out. And this bag, you guys, I love it. It's got the flat bottom. I love purses with flat bottoms because they just sit on my shelf. It's got the adjustable strap. It's got the canvas and then I call it the pleather because we don't like to kill animals. And it's adjustable. And look at this. Is it not just the cutest little, oh my gosh, I love it. So, and you could actually earn more than one. For every 3 qualified parties you have, you can earn 1. I ordered 5. I can't get any more. That's it. So if you think you're going to go for that, you need to let me know so I can reserve 1 for you. So basically it's 3 qualified parties, but it's more than that. It's 12 faces and they don't even have to be new, just 12 faces. What you can do is you can just set up your dining room table or your living room table or just a 6-foot table. You can invite a bunch of friends over on a Saturday morning, do the time-wise on the back of their hand, give them a new look. If they've already got the product, if they already have the product, they can just do glamour. There are shortcuts to this. I don't like shortcuts, but time is of the essence. This ends December 31st. And I know you guys, as of December 20th, you're done. You're like, I'll see you in January. Okay. I got to go bake cookies. Okay. I get it. Okay. I get it. I've got family too. I'll be gone. I'll be traveling, all that. So let's kick it in the next 2 weeks. Okay. Let's totally kick it in. All right. Any questions about how that works? It's the hostess plus 3 people. Okay. Hostess plus 3 people. 150 in sales, but do double, triple hostess parties. Tell people that you're in a contest. You want to earn this crossbody bag. Okay. It's super cute. And then when they show up on the 20th, they're going to get gifts from Andrea and I. So y'all don't even have to provide them. We're going to give them the mini masking sets and we're going to have lots of fun. And it's probably going to be about 30 to 45 minutes. That's it. Okay. Any questions about that at all? Are you making out your list of people you're inviting now? Yes. Yes. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right. We are, let me move this. I don't know if that blocks it or not. These are the earrings I am wearing tonight. This is what you earn if you sell enough product to place a qualified order this month. So be thinking about what you think you're going to sell in December. The company is still doing the double team building credit. We are doing, let me see, let me mute. We got somebody on that's making noise. This ends December 15th. For those of you who are new, Star Consultant quarter goes from September 16th till December 15th. Then the new quarter starts December 16th. So if you're trying to be a Star Consultant, that's why we really start talking about it a lot these last 2 weeks. Okay, because it ends December 15th. Again, Star Consultant poster. This is how you earn points. You guys who are fairly new to Mary Kay, we used to have to spend all of our points that quarter, not anymore. Now we can save our points for as long as we want. So I'm saving them and saving them for a trip because now that's my gig is travel. Okay. All right. This is where everybody is right now as far as just if you have at least 800 minimum in. And Amy's already reached star, Mandy's already reached star, Jamie's already reached star, Courtney, oh, y'all pray for Zara. She, oh my gosh, you see the pictures that Courtney sent me of Zara this morning. She's got a bad cold and it's in her eyes. She just looks so sad. Sayonara, Francine, Joan, Roselli, none of them are even on. Okay, well, we'll just pray for them anyway. But I just want to let you guys know, you can, if you don't know where you are, you can go on In Touch and look, or you can call me and I can look it up very, very quickly for you. But watch your star status, and watch too, like Mandy, you're really close to being a Ruby. So make sure that y'all are monitoring that. I put this back in because I wanted, especially our newer consultants, to see this and being proactive, not reactive in your schedule. And I realize that stuff happens. You know, the baby throws up on you when you're getting ready to go out the door. Your husband's late, so you can't, get your appointments done. Things happen. I realize that. I've lived that life. I've done Mary Kay as a single parent. I built my business with Andy getting his master's and being gone 3 nights a week and every weekend, all weekend. I mean, I've done it. And so I'm not saying I'm great. I'm saying if I can do it, anybody can. It's basically being proactive and having a plan B and a plan C and sometimes a plan D as far as kid coverage, transportation, I mean, all of that. Also, double and triple booking your parties. And that is just like I said earlier, having 3 hostesses for every single party. Because if one backs out or one wants to reschedule, you still have people coming. When you reserve that time for Mary Kay, you want to make sure you have people showing up. That's your livelihood. And, it kind of makes me mad if I tell a hostess, hey, can I invite another hostess to join your party? And she says, no, I want it to be just my friends. And I have that happen a lot. And then they reschedule. And I'll be like, Susie, I reserved this 2 hours for you and your guest, and you said, don't have another hostess come. And now, I have that blank space in my calendar. What are you doing to me? You're killing me, Smalls. And, of course, they always try to make it up to you. But I tell people, it is so important that when we schedule this appointment that we have people here, because this is my time that I reserve just for my business. So would you be okay with it if I had another hostess come and you can both get double hostess credit? Y'all, you don't even have to tell them what double hostess credit is. I mean, you can. I tell them 10% of the sales before your own purchase, and now they'll get 20%. But most of them don't listen to that anyway. So, people don't listen to 90% of what we say. All they know is I got to have people there. Okay. And I think we sometimes forget to express to people that this is our business. I mean, they think of it like this drop-in thing, or this is kind of a cute little side gig. When you say, I just want you to know that I appreciate respecting my business like a business, and knowing that if you say you're going to be there, you're going to be there. And if I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. So I'm excited to work with you as my business partner for Saturday morning, December 3rd. And when you say it that way, it kind of makes it sound a lot more serious. When you say things like, oh, we can get together anytime, or, oh, just call me and come on by, that doesn't sound like a serious business. And I did that for a while in my business. And then I figured out this doesn't work. Like my doctor doesn't say, oh yeah, just drop by anytime. My dentist doesn't say, oh, you want a cleaning? Yeah, just pop on in. They say, okay, we need to make an appointment. And they send a reminder. So make sure you're being proactive and not reactive. I wanted to remind you guys again, because we're getting close to mid-year awards. Our mid-year in Mary Kay is December, because our seminar year runs July 1st through June 30th. So be thinking about what are the goals you set for yourself in July, and what can you do at this point to complete being at the halfway mark of those goals. And you may say, well, I'm not going to be halfway, but I can be a third of the way. Well, I might be able to be a fourth of the way. As long as you have a plan and you are being proactive and not reactive, okay? Proactive, think of that as that's in the bedroom, okay? Proactive is planning ahead, right? Lighting the candles, having a nice dinner, getting the kids out of the house, okay? Reactive is, whoa, stand over there. I don't feel good today. I feel fat, you know? Okay. All right. Well, sorry, I just came off my 10th honeymoon. But you guys have to plan ahead, right? We got to plan these things ahead. And so being reactive, nothing ever seems to go right, and you're not in control anymore. So be proactive. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. Okay, so this is a promotion that Andrea and I are running all year. You can earn your charms. I know Zulema's got her charm bracelet. Jamie has her charm bracelet. Amy, you got your charm bracelet. Mandy, you'll be getting yours because you're a star consultant. And the first time you're a star consultant, you get the Mary Kay National Area Gorgeous Pen. And oh, is Amy reaching for it? Oh no, she's writing. Okay. So these are beautiful pieces of jewelry that you can wear all year long, and you can accumulate and you can grow and just make them better and better. And then the Pearls of Sharing, it says now through January 18th, ignore that. We just can't get that off the flyer, but you can earn that at any point that you do 3 shares, 6 shares, or have a new qualified team member, you can earn that. Once you earn it, just go to joannashipe.com or go to Andrea's Go AZ cards. Y'all know what it is. And just fill out, I want a prize, and submit it. And we get it, and then you get your prize. But it's up to you. We don't track it, you do. This is going to end in December. So anyone that we talk to about the career opportunity, Mandy, you're in this drawing right now. Brandy's in this drawing right now. Jamie, Katie is in this drawing right now. So anybody that we've talked to about the business, even if they're now a consultant, goes into this drawing October, November, and December. Very exciting. Okay, let's talk real quick about tracking before I lose my voice. All right. There are a lot of tracking forms. You just need to pick what looks the best to you. What to you feels good? What can you look at all year long? What are you excited about? And then you just start working through it. So you can do Queen's Court of Sales just for every 600. You know, if you do a 300, you color in half of it. Have your kids help you. Then you've got this one that has the Court of Sales and sharing and how you can track that. Then you've got this one. Tracking is like going on a trip. You plan ahead. And so you want to look at all of these. And you might say, well, this star quarter is already over and I'm brand new. That's okay. You can play catch up. Okay. You can play mustard. You can play catch up. Get it? Mustard, catch up. Okay, never mind. All right. Just pick what tracking chart feels best to you. So let me tell y'all what I did today. I sent a message to my webmaster, and I know it's not there yet, but it should be there in the next couple of days. I'll put it on Facebook when it is. But in Joanna's favorites at joannashipe.com, it's going to say seminar tracking forms. I got a request from Jamie for one of her prizes that she wanted me to print all these off. And so I printed them all off and sent them to her so she can use them. And I thought, well, I bet everybody would like that. So you'll be able to go to that section. And again, I'll put it in Superstars when it's there. You'll be able to go to that section and every one of those tracking forms will be there. And you can go, which one do I want to use? And that way you can use what works in your brain. Some people work step by step. Some people work in chunks. Some people are visual learners. Some people are auditory. Some are oral, or some are by the word. Yeah, Amy's like, okay, you got it. And some are kinetic, and that's touch. Okay, I'm all of the above. Okay, that does not make me strange. It makes me very well-rounded in more ways than one. Okay, so this is another one of my favorites. It's so pretty to look at. And this is 300 in new sales each week, 3 parties each week, 3 team building appointments each week, 3 + 3 + 3. If you choose not to work that week or you choose to do less that week, that's fine. It's not like somebody's going to show up. The Mary Kay police are not going to show up, knock at your door and go, Zulema, you are under arrest. You did not fill out your form. Okay, we will not come and arrest you. This is for you to be, let's go back. Everybody say it with me. Proactive and not reactive. Okay, we're going to learn that in Espanol too. Okay, I'm going to have y'all say it in every way. So being proactive, not reactive. Perfect Power Plus. You get charms for this. If you're into the charms, this is how you can do it. It's very, very exciting. Okay, before we go any further, I'm going to do our on-time drawing. Yay, yay, yay. Let's see who our winner is. Let me peel open the paper. Zulema won our on-time drawing. Yay. Aren't you glad you were on time? Yay. Okay. All right. So this is the form right here that you can go to my website and print off, or you can go to Facebook and print it off. And this is what you use every day and every week. And you have a whole one done every single month. Take a picture of it, figure out how many points you got, submit it on I Want a Prize. It's not that hard. Now, for 5 extra GG bonus points, who can tell me when is your Girls with Goals, your GG form due for November? Okay, up. Zulema put up 8. Okay, all right. So
12-8.
Zulema, Mandy, Amy. No, it's not the 3rd, Jamie. You missed the first 5 minutes of the meeting. Up. It's going to be the 8th because we do our final reco for November on December 6th. So it's going to be the 8th. So Vicki, y'all all give us, everybody who knew, it's an honor system. Give yourself extra points on your GG form. It's called bonus points. Give yourself 5 extra points. So it is not due until the 8th. Okay. So it'll be that Thursday. So I would recommend you do it that night. All right. So look at this. Look at this. Little reminder there. Look. Okay, Vicki and I are drinking our green tea tonight. We're being good girls. All righty. Where are you going to be on December 31st? We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. So here's your charm. I don't know why I have that in there again. I want to give a big shout out. Stacy Burt Newman, I can tell y'all this. She has a special appointment tonight with a special doctor because she and Nick are working very hard to have a new special gift in 9 months. So pray for her. Okay. Stacy, they are really trying hard in every way to have a second child. So she had a special appointment tonight. So she's going to be listening to our recording. So Stacy, we're praying for you. Very excited about all of our new people that have come in. Mandy Sagaro, brand new, already a star. Ednelia, I can't say her name very well. Already qualified. Debbie, Jules, Carrie, Alyssa, all already qualified. Stacy's already qualified. That is coming in strong. And I know that Mandy has already sold a ton of products. So proud of her. Due on, when is it due? December 8th. Very good. Fran used fingers and everything. I love that. Okay. It's due December 8th. All right. So give yourself 5 points. Yip, yip. 5 points if you turned in your weekly accomplishment sheet for the week, November 20th. We're doing 2 weeks here, guys, because Andrea didn't do Reco last week. Okay. So we're doing 2 weeks. All right. If your name is up there, give yourself 5 points. Again, for this past week, if your name is up there, give yourself 5 points. Whoop, whoop. You turned in your weekly accomplishment. Very good. Proud of you guys. Okay, give yourself 5 points for being on tonight. Or if you watch the recording, give yourself five points for watching the recording. Oh, I went backwards, sorry. Okay, now let's see who our queens are. We're going to do first the week ending the 20th. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. Mandy. Okay. Yay. Mandy Sagaro was our queen for the week ending November 20th. Brand new consultant. Mandy, unmute yourself and tell us, how much do you love your business right now?
I'm loving it a lot.
Good.
I'm really liking it.
Good. And how did you do that almost $500 week?
I had stuff on my Facebook page, my VIP page. I did it through work, my girlfriends, a bunch of different ways. I really enjoyed it though. It was fun.
Just talking, right?
Yep.
Good, good.
That's something I like to do. So
Well, we are very excited for you. Very excited. Everybody's putting it on the screen too, that they're very happy for you.
Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. Give yourself 20 points. So excited for you. Now, drum roll, our queen for this past week. Oh, there's a shocker. There's a shocker. Okay, Vicky Starwatt, almost $600 week. Oh my gosh. And Zulema had over a $400 week. Y'all, these ladies did this during Thanksgiving. Okay. And y'all heard Brandy say she did 2 facials during Thanksgiving. You can work during the holidays. It's okay. All right. So first off, I want to hear from Zulema, and Zulema's got a treat for us in a few minutes, but oh, Zulema, you got your puppy? Which one? Oh, hello. She has fluffy dogs. All right, Zulema, tell us how you sold over $400.
Me? You want me to talk? Yeah. I just post some promotions in on my group, and my girls jump at it.
So one thing that she did, because she was kind of competing with Black Friday and everything, I'll tell you what she did because she doesn't like to talk. But she did some sale items, but y'all, she did it on limited edition. And so like I saw one of her customers, it was the liquid black and the liquid bronze, like the bronzy eyeliners. And she said, I want the black. And Zulema goes, all I have left is the bronze. I mean, to me, that sends the message to our customers that when we say limited edition, we're not kidding, you know? And so I thought that's powerful right there. And then she had, y'all know the brush holder that we had? It's not even in the book anymore. Put it on sale. Get it off your shelf. It's doing you no good on your shelf. And you guys who are brand new, you don't have limited edition stuff, so don't worry about it. But for those of us who have a lot of customers, and when we have limited edition and now we have special edition, we always want to make sure, we always want to make sure that we have, you know, 1 or 2 of it. And then y'all know that Andrea and I always order a little bit more so that if y'all need to swap with us for it, if we run out or whatever, you know, we can help you with that. I've helped Jamie out with that a few times on the limited edition, but I'm telling you right now, don't overdo it with the limited edition. Don't overdo it. Get 1 or 2, bam. Except I got to say the 60% off the 12 days of faves, like 3 of those products in there would be more than what you're paying for the entire set. It's amazing. I'm shocked they're doing it again. Just shocked. Okay. Obviously they didn't ask my opinion on it. Okay. So Vicky, give yourself 20 points. Vicky, you going to turn in your stuff this month? Okay, good. She's got so many points every month. I can't get her to turn it in. Zulema, give yourself 10 points. Yay, yay, yay. Excited about that. And then, of course, next week, we're going to do our November Queens. And then I did want to tell you guys, remember, you will get points based on how much you order, based on how much you sell, but based on your wholesale order each month. So at the end of the month, you'll get 10 points for $225 to $399. You get 25 points for $400 to $599, and you get 50 points for a qualified order. And if you do 1,000 or higher wholesale in 1 month, you get 75 points. Vicky, it's saying my internet is unstable. So if I freeze up, get ready to jump in. I wanted to show you guys real quick before we get into our discussion tonight, where everybody is just in the very tippy top. If you're at least 30, that's weird. 3,500 should say. I got my zeros mixed up there. This is where everybody is in retail court and in sharing court. And I want to tell you guys, 90% of the work is done from January to June. So don't freak out if you're not even on this list. Don't freak out or anything. Believe me, you have plenty of time. We just need to be proactive and not, you said it, reactive. Okay, so 30 faces in 30 days. Andrea wanted me to end with that, and we are done. So here's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about tonight. So do y'all know where to find where you are on retail court and stuff like that on Mary Kay InTouch? Do y'all know how to find that? So you just go under business tools. me do a screen share with you. See if I can get there fast enough without driving everybody crazy. Move y'all over, take this, more, escape. Escape, goodbye. Okay, so let me go here. I have shortcuts, but I just don't even feel like looking for them right now. Okay. Okay. No, 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 no. You did not have an error. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. So what you do is you go to Mary Kay In Touch. I'm watching our time, y'all. Okay. You go to Business Tools and you go to My Business. Now, I don't want to click on it because you'll see everybody's numbers, but basically that's all you do. Go to My Numbers and it'll have everything there, okay, that you need to see. And then just real quick, I wanted to show you guys too, like if you are looking for ideas, go to Product Central and go to Holiday 2022. And you can get on Facebook and all that and look at all these great ideas. But I'll tell you right now, the company has the best ideas and you won't go down a rabbit hole. Okay. What we tend to do is when we get on Facebook, we go deeper and deeper and deeper. And the next thing you know, our brains are sucked dry. So our products come so pretty already that you really just need a ribbon or some tulle and you can make it look fabulous. You don't need to overdo it. And by the way, this fragrance set, I ordered 4 of them. I've split them all up and I'm selling them as stocking stuffers for $12 each. Okay. It's an under 15 stocking stuffer. Okay. All right. So the next thing we are going to treat you to, I'm so excited. I'm going to spotlight her. You guys who are new, you don't even know how blessed we are. We have a residential professional makeup artist and she's fabulous. And she's actually done a contour video with me. If you can believe it, she actually made me look contoured, but she's absolutely amazing. And so Zulema is going to do a fun tutorial tonight on kissable party lips. So Zulema, girlfriend, and she'll try to speed through it, but don't let her. So I'm going to spotlight you, girl, because you're so beautiful.
I did my lips already. You want me to do my lips again in front
Yeah,
of
you got to
everybody?
take them off and tell them what you do.
You go get my lipstick because I got ready to talk about the satin lips.
Oh, you can talk about satin lips. Talk about that.
Okay, because I just started thinking, I'm sorry guys, but I
You're
will
good.
make a video and post it in Power of Pink, but tonight I would like to talk to you about the satin lips set. So this is a 2-step system that gently exfoliates and moisturizes the lips. This is the lip scrub that provides gentle and effective exfoliation. And this is the lip balm that moisturizes the lips for at least 6 hours. And the most important thing about these 2 products is that they are hypoallergenic. So anyone can use them. How do we use it? We apply the scrub to the lips and leave it for 1 or 2 minutes. And then we removed it. After that, we apply that the balm. And that's it. Our lips, no, I'm still going.
You're doing good.
The lips have an extremely thin outer protective layer. As our body ages, other people ages, not ours, because we're Mary Kay girls, so we never age. The already thin layer becomes thinner. To compound the situation, we lose the oil and water barrier that keeps our lips hydrated. Without the usual protective layer of sweat and body oils, our lips dry out faster, become chapped more easily, and can age faster than other areas of the skin. So, to be honest with you guys, for all this time that I've been doing Mary Kay, I never took my time to go deeper into this system. So I am going to make a video and post it on my group for all the ladies to know about this product, because especially right now, how the weather is, our hands are so dry, our lips, everything, you name it. So they need to know that using these 2 items will help them a lot. This product can be used from 3 to 4 times a week, and the price is $22. There are other products as well that we can use for our lips, such as the lip primer that I loved, that we can use it to make our lipstick to last longer. I would think, I do think that it lasts longer when I use the lip primer, but it's also targeting the aging of our lips, so that's even better. And I also like the Time Wise Repair Wrinkle Filler. The lip primer is $25, the wrinkle filler is $48, but again, if you host, you can get those at half price, better price, or even free.
That's good.
Other than that, about my lips, I also gonna make a video about how I apply my lipstick. I usually, a lot of people ask, because other companies have these lipsticks that they stay longer, but they're so dry and itchy, because I have tried them before. So I am always honest with people and my customers and anybody that asks me about, oh, is your lipstick a long life lipstick? I said, no, our lipsticks are regular lipstick, but if you want for your lipstick to stay longer, use the lip liner all over your lips. So that's what I do, and I was planning on doing that. But after Joanna and I talk about the certain lips routine, so I changed my mind. So that's what I basically do. I do my lips all the way with a lip liner, and after that I put on my lipstick, and it does stay longer.
Good. Yay, you guys, snaps to her. That was awesome. Okay, so if you guys are not on Zulema's Facebook page, you definitely want to get on it, because she does great videos. And so another thing too that I like to do is I will take a lighter foundation than what I use, or you can also use a concealer that's a little bit lighter than you would normally use, and you go around your lips and you blot it, and it lightens this area, and then you fill in your liner, put on your lipstick. And if those of you who are a little bit more interesting age, Zulema is not yet, but a little bit more interesting age, it'll brighten up your smile a lot. You just have to make sure you blend it really well. And Zulema, what do you think about the ombre look with the darker lipstick on top and the lighter lipstick on the bottom?
To be honest, that look is not for everybody. In my case, my lips are so small that I cannot afford to do an ombre. I've seen videos and I do see that anybody can do it. In my case, I just choose not to.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool, but again, it's for a younger market or group of women.
Yeah.
And our age group, more interesting age, we just like to do what we're comfortable with, or anything that lasts longer and help us to look better.
One thing y'all can do that I do if I'm going out is you can put on your lip liner, your lipstick, and then just put a little bit of lip gloss right here and kiss like that. When women put on their lipstick, they always rub their lips together. And I always say, don't rub your lips together, because then you have unilip, like unibrow, okay? So really, when you rub them together, you erase those, that lip liner. So you just want to kiss like that and kind of mush it together that way. But then I put a little bit of lighter lip gloss right here, and it'll just give you that little bit, I'll show you, just that little bit of pop, without making it look just like that, without it making you look like you're trying to be a 16-year-old. like that. Although I am
And-
60.
Another thing that I have learned when I learn about the contouring and those videos that I have posted is, even though we are older than, you know, the other groups, I do my highlighter when I do we do our nose, on the middle of our nose. I do a little bit on top of my lips, and it does give that, you know, youthfulness or young look that we're looking for, because if we are getting ready to go out, we have to feel good with ourselves. It doesn't mean that we're a more interesting age, that we don't get to try those little tricks these girls now know and we didn't when we were younger. So we get to try them too and
Yeah,
play
that's
with them.
fun. That's fun. Just do that little pop. I've even taken like crystalline or moonstone and put a little dot right there. And then another thing Zulema's taught me is, it used to be when I'm going out, I would put a lot of sparkle underneath, but now I just put a little bit right here and a little bit right here, and it makes a huge difference. And I did wicked green eyes tonight because this is actually teal, but on the video it looks blue, but it's actually teal. So go figure. I was trying to do a fancy look to go with my fancy party earrings. But yeah, the fun thing about makeup, guys, and I tell people this all the time, have fun with color. It's not brain surgery. You're not going to walk funny if you do it wrong. You know, it's just, don't worry about it. You can wash it off and start over again. But if you have confidence and you wear the colors and you don't let the colors wear you, you'll feel good about it. Vicki, did you want to add something, hun? You're muted.
When you was talking about the lipstick that stays on longer, I have so many clients that are lip sense people. They're not going to change it. But I do sell them the lip set, the scrub and
The balm.
the balm, because it really will make a difference on the ladies that use that lip sense, because I've tried it. It dried me all out. So that's what I've done with them. I don't even try and sell them a lipstick, but you can sell them that set.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Thank you for adding. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to end with tonight is, first off, some of y'all have been very quiet. Jamie, you've been quiet. How are you doing, girl? I know you lost your mom. We're sorry. We're so sorry for your loss. But you're hanging in there? Yeah, okay. And Fran, why are you being so quiet? You in trouble? You in timeout?
No, I chatted up in the chat box.
Oh, I haven't even checked it. She chatted in the chat box. She's a chat box chatter. Okay. All right. So the last thing I kind of want to leave you guys with, and is I want to go back to our slideshow real quick. Oh, I bet I've lost it completely.
Oh, Joanne, I do have a question.
Sure, babe.
The calendar, the what do you call it? Where you when it has the days and the times, where do you find that to print it out?
Okay, show me which one you're talking
What do you call it?
Weekly plan sheet.
Yes.
Okay,
Weekly plan sheet. Thank
if you go to Mary Kay In Touch and go to the search bar and type in weekly plan sheet, it'll pop up.
Okay.
It's hard to find on In Touch because it's old school. But
Okay.
you know, Fran, I realize I'm older than you, but I am a calendar girl. Like, I like my calendar. I like things printed out where I can see it. And to me, it just helps me be a lot more proactive. So if you're a calendar, you know, if you like to print things out or you like to have it in front of you, I think that's super important. I want to go real quick and show you guys with the, where's the big three? Because I want to talk to you guys just real quick about, you know, I said so much happens from January to June. And when I say that, I am not kidding. it's like people wake up in January and go, first off, all your customers want new skin, a new look in the new year. There's so many great promotions you can do in January, not for you to stop in December, but there's so many great things you can do. There are a lot of people looking to have new resolutions. I want new income. I want new, a new business. I want new whatever. They want to get out of holiday debt that they got into because they overspent during the holidays. So it's really a great time to really bust out with your business. And for those of you who are in areas that you might get snowed in and things like that, that's where working your virtual business is going to come in handy. Because if you're stuck inside, most of your friends are stuck inside as well. I don't live in that environment, neither does Vicky, neither does Zulema, but I know some of you guys in the Northeast, you live in that environment. And so I would really be booking those virtual appointments for January and February. But if you're not sure what the courts are, these are the courts. They have not changed in the 30 years I've been building my business. So the Mary Kay National Courts is 40,000 retail and 24 qualified team members. That means that from the month they sign to the 4th month after, they've done at least $600 in wholesale orders. Our Mary Kay National Sapphire Area Princess Courts, which we don't have a national, we are in the Mary Kay National Area. So it gets a little confusing, but we call it the Princess Courts. It's 20,000 retail and 12 qualified team members. And then our courts, mine and Andrea's, is 10,000 retail sales, 6 qualified team members, and 10,000 in personal sales. And that's based on your weekly accomplishment sheets. That is on my website. It's on Andrea's Step. It's everywhere. So if you're thinking, okay, even if your brand's spanking new and you're like, let's say you have nothing in, you're like, how do I even start? You just take it and you divide by how many months you have left. And then you give yourself a little bit of cushion for your sales might be a lot better in January than they are in June. They might be a lot better in November and December than they are in February and March. So if you have a really good month, you want to try to maintain that consistency. But I can tell you guys, from being in this business for over 30 years, it's all going to come from new faces. Yes, the reorder business is amazing. Yes, your clients you have now are amazing, but they kind of lose their enthusiasm, and you kind of lose your enthusiasm with them. You feel like you're beating a horse over and over. Find new people. Think about, who have you met in the past 2 days? Who have you met in the past week? Who could you give your business card to? Who could you give a pampering bag to? And a pampering bag is basically a color card, a sample in your business card, or a coupon that says, complimentary Mary Kay appointment for you and up to 3 friends. And you get their name and number back. It's not that hard. We make it hard. We just make it hard. And you can just work Mary Kay into your day wherever you go. And that's what I've always done. I've always had a stash of my business cards. I've always had a few samples. I mean, I'll even carry little things like this in my purse, or the miniature hand creams. And I'm not a big fan of Section 2 because that's Section 2 items and you don't get retail credit for it. But those little items right there, I'll put my sticker on a miniature hand cream. And especially when I go to church and people are like, oh, my hands are so dry. I'm like, here, use this for a few days. I mean, they'll call me and go, thank you so much for that. That was so great. I really liked it. And that opens a door for me to talk to them. And that way you're not scary Kay, you're caring Kay. Okay. And it's just soft. It's a lot softer. You can also, I'm not a huge fan of this because it seems a little unsanitary, but you can go to Michael's and craft stores. You can actually go on Amazon now and you can get the little pods. And you can put a little bit of hand cream in there, or put a little bit of a mask in there, or and just say, hey, this is just a little sample of, and tell them what it is, or write it on the top and say, I just want you to try this for a couple of days and see, I want to get your opinion on it. See what you think. And if they call you and go, oh my gosh, Amy, I loved that. What was that? It's our Moisture Rich Mask Gel. It retails for, I think it's $24. How would you like to get it for half price? What do I have to do? Short, quick conversations. Jules was talking to me about, she's doing a vendor event in December, and she was talking about, I want to make it sound like they're saving a lot of money, but I need the money. And I'm like, okay. So like, I don't want to give away the store. And she was doing this, like, if they spend this much, they get 10% off. If they spend this much, they get 15% off. If they, and I'm like, I as a customer, I would be like, I don't want to hear it. It's too much. TMI. But you could do this. Buy one, get one half off. Buy one satin hands, get a satin hands half off. They're going to give it as a gift. Put your card in there, put a little coupon that says, call me for your complimentary new look in the new year. Y'all can use that for the next 2 months. December, January, and February, your new look in the new year. Call me for your new look in the new year. You know, this is good for 10% off any purchases up until January 31st. Get them to call you. But buy one, get one half off. If you guys have inventory that you want to move for before the new year, that's great. Now, here's the other thing, is that when you do your inventory as close to December 31st as you can, you should do an inventory, a physical inventory. I usually hire a teenager and pay them $50 to help me do it. Get one of your customers and tell them you'll give them $50 in product if they'll help you do it. Or if you just have a baby inventory, you can do it yourself or have your kids help you. But you need to count your inventory. You need to do a full-blown inventory. Anything that's on your shelf, you don't get taxed on. Now, tax laws change, and we are asked as Mary Kay directors not to give tax information. But I can tell you right now, when I do my taxes for my Mary Kay every single year for over 30 years, any inventory I have on my shelf at the end of the year is non-taxable. So if you have a healthy inventory on December 31st, don't freak out. Okay. You want to make sure that everything you ordered, everything you sold, and whatever's left, it all evens out. I mean, down to the dollar, it should all even out. If you pull product for yourself, you need to put it on your weekly accomplishment sheet, personal use. 50% of personal use is a tax write-off. You don't write off the retail, you write off the wholesale and the tax on the retail. If you give products away, put it on your weekly accomplishment sheet. You know, cousin Zulema, Christmas gift, satin hands, what was my cost on it, and then what was the lost income tax, and you get to write that off. And my accountant said you can only write off up to what you actually make. So as long as you don't exceed your income, you're fine. So just don't write off $10,000 in inventory, okay? That would look a little fishy. But it's so simple to do. Give people Mary Kay for Christmas with a coupon for a complimentary new look in the new year. Everybody you know, every relative, everybody that you give gifts to, teachers, your pastors, your priests, that not the priest's wives, they won't have wives, but the pastor's wives, the post person. Every year I put my postman guy, his little old mother rides along with him every day. It's so cute. And so every year I give them a satin hands and he takes it and he hands it to her. And she loves it. My bug guy, his wife is now hooked on Voluform because I gave him a miniature set to give her for Christmas one year. He probably said it was from him. I don't really care. You know, I don't know if do y'all put a money envelope on your trash cans for your trash guys? Okay, do that, but don't put money in it. Put in a coupon for Mary Kay with a lookbook. Anybody you do business with should do business with you. Your nail tech, your hair person, everybody. You should give everybody Mary Kay. These beauty boxes right here for $48. When you think about it, you pay $24. If I were going to go to somebody's house for a party, which we're going to a party this Saturday, this is what I'm taking her. We would spend more than $50 for a nice bottle of wine if we did that. And you know what? It would go over with all the other wine on the table. Or if I did flowers, it would go with all the other flowers and it would die. She's going to have this under her tree. And when the party's over, she's going to open it and she's going to have all those fun gifts to try. The best thing to give right now for hostess gifts is the 12 days of faves. Your cost on it is less than $40. You would spend more than that even doing a dish, baking a dish or something. So think about it. You've got to think like a retailer. You've got to think outside the box. And go get yourself at the dollar store. They have cute little plastic about this big, about this big little bags, holiday bags. Put in a couple of pieces of peppermint. Don't put chocolate. Okay. Put a couple of pieces of, well, where y'all live, Amy, you can put chocolate. Put a couple of pieces of peppermint, or put a peppermint stick, and just say, you know, happy holidays. If you don't want to say Merry Christmas, that's fine. I'm a Merry Christmas girl, but happy holidays from your favorite Mary Kay girlfriend. Put your name, write a little note if you want to, or print it on your computer and say, you know, please contact me no later than January 31st for your new look in the new year, and 10% off any purchases. Think, this is the time of year that people hand stuff to people all the time. This and Halloween, people just hand stuff to people. We do the same thing at Valentine's Day, but this is big. You're giving stuff to people all the time. Why not Mary Kay? Why not take, and I just got these, so let me show you. Oh, okay. So I got these mugs, okay, for $3. Put a hand cream in, a little candy cane stick, a little fluff, tie a little thing on it, hole punch, bam. I'm not a fancy pantsy kind of wrapper. Look at what Amy's got right there. Cute as anything. You can carry that around. Go talk to your dentist, talk to your kid's orthodontist, go talk to your OBGYN, go talk to everybody and say, do you have your staff covered for gifts? I'm just dropping by. I just want to ask you real quick. Do you have your staff covered for gifts? I can throw together things really quickly. What we're going to do, I had somebody years ago say, we're just going to write them a check and take them to lunch. I go, do you know that the most stressful thing you can do is take your employees to a meal? They don't want to go to lunch with you. Take the money and let's put it in a satin hands. I always love to tell the story every year of the consultant who, her director, she was super shy. She didn't want to talk to anybody. And her director said, get a flat basket with a handle and put in a bunch of little cute things wrapped up. Do it in clear so you can see what the product is. Some clear, do the little hair on top, you know, the fluffy, tie the bow, okay? And just carry it everywhere you go and just see if people ask you questions. And she went to lunch with some girlfriends. She put it on the floor next to her. Two businessmen sitting across from her leaned over and they go, what is that? And she said, I do a gift service with Mary Kay. $5,000 order they placed with her. $5,000 order. Was it worth her carrying that little basket everywhere she went? Yeah. And she could sell out of the basket, but she was too shy to talk about that. Okay. So just be thinking outside the box. It's a great time of year to bless people. Our products are amazing. They're 100% money back guarantee. They can swap it for something else if they want to. One other thing I was going to tell you guys, if you go to Starbucks and get somebody a Starbucks gift card, ask them, instead of putting it in one of the envelopes, can you put it in a cup? And they'll do that for you. So instead of putting it in a little envelope, they put it in a cup, okay? And then you take the cup home and you put in a Mary Kay hand cream and some fluff, and now you've got a $30 gift. If I can think of this stuff, y'all, anybody can, because I am not a marketing person. I copy what everyone else does or what my husband suggests that I do, okay? So don't forget, start talking to your guests now about December 20th. Okay, next week, we're going to talk a lot about getting your guests here next time. And please, please, please turn in your weekly accomplishment sheets this next week, the week after, because if you've been tracking everything since last January, I will show you how to go into InTouch, and you can literally download all of your weekly accomplishment sheets and have all your numbers for yourself or your accountant right there. Your sales, your giveaways, your non-recovered sales tax, your Section 2, everything. It's right there. Smart business, okay? Smart business. All right, you guys, anybody want to want to say anything special before we go? Because I've got a little something fun to show you guys. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are going to end with a little fun song to get you guys. Oh, I got to stop the recording. Hang on, because it will get very, very angry with me because this is probably under copyright. Okay.